Hi, this is John Williams with a fishery report for Southeast Kentucky at Lake Cumberland. Most of the stripers are going to be down by the dam in Indian Creek. Those have been caught recently 30 to 35 feet deep, drifting shad, or also some deep running crankbaits can pick up a few fish. Also at Lake Cumberland, walleye fishing's been fairly slow, but a few are being picked up on main lake points, trolling bottom bouncer rigs with night crawlers. And most of those walleye are fairly small, 17, 18 inches, but good eating size. Elsewhere in the district, trout have been stocked in Rock Creek over Macquarie County. And finally, fall's a great time to take a float trip down some of our major river systems, such as Big South Fork or South Fork Kentucky River or the Upper Cumberland above the falls. Catch a variety of sunfish and bass on small crankbaits or small jigs with curly tails. So it should provide some good action these beautiful fall days. So as always, good luck, be safe, and wear a life jacket.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with the fishing update from the Northwest District. On both the Green and Ohio rivers, anglers are still picking up a few white bass, hybrids, and catfish below the dam. At Lake Malone, largemouth are being caught with deep running crankbait in 8 to 12 feet of water. Crappie are also being caught with minnows at the same depth. At Rough River Lake, hybrid fishing is still pretty hot. They're being caught both early and late in the day. Anglers are catching fish while trolling and by dropping live bait down to about 15 feet. Anglers can catch crappie at both Rough and No Land by looking for structure 15 to 20 feet deep and dropping minnows or jigs down around it. Catfishing is beginning to pick up in the smaller state lakes and on Peabody WMA. Anglers should look for channels and blue cats using chicken liver, night crawlers, crickets, or cut bait. Good luck and be safe.
In the western end of the state, down at Kentucky and Barkley Lakes, fall fishing patterns are already starting to pick up. Water is cooling up into the lower 80s. The lake level is somewhat stable, so some bass fishermen are finding some bass still out on the ledges, using some deep water tactics, lizards, worms, deep water crankbaits. But at the same time, there's a lot of good shallow water fishing activity. The bass are up chasing shad minnows. A lot of small fish up shallow, so you're going to go through a lot of little fish using spinner baits and topwater baits, but there's some big fish in there with them. The bass are hanging around woody structure. Starting to hear some good crappie reports, people fishing minnows out in 12 to 15 foot of water on the ledges. Haven't heard that much about jigs yet, but again, that's just a preference. People fishing with minnows are catching them right now. Down below the dam, still hearing some good stories of stripers, white bass, and channel catfish and blue cat mostly. Well, this is Paul Reister. It's a good day to go fishing.